Is it just about, you feel it?
Oh yeah, it's who you have to be, and thank God I am.
So the only thing you'll leave is your music?
You hit it on the nose with a hammer.
My name is Novet. I'm from Davenport, Iowa. I'm 22. This is a Broke Boy interview.
Look, I can't even lie to you. Everything ain't what it seems, and they quick to sell a lie to you.
Yeah, so childhood, I grew up in Davenport, Iowa, and so when I was young, I used to listen to hip hop a lot, and so actually one of the first CDs I ever bought was my mom gave me like $10. I went to a pawn shop and I went to buy Get Rich or Die Trying because he had 50 Cent like a bullet hole on the front. I was like a kid. I was dope. And so I really didn't even know how dope the music would be. It was like that. It was between that and Ludacris Chicken and Beer. And Ludacris's cover looked cool, but I was like, man, this got a gunshot on it. This has got to be dope.
How about the cover? Yeah.
And then I grabbed it and I was like, dude, this is dope. I remember I would play that album. Like Get Rich or Die Trying got me into hip hop. Like I would play that album. I was like, I had the edited version because I was only like 10 years old. So my mom was like, curse whatever, but I knew what they were saying anyway. But I used to play that because back then, you used to have little CD players. You didn't have like iPods. You'd have to take the CD out and put it in. But yeah, and so I really liked the music, and so and then my dad had suggested one time that I write, and so I was like I said, I was 10 years old and I got it. And I was always playing. He said, you should write some music. And at first it was like a little hobby, and then so I had been writing since I was 10. But then 12, I started actually recording. I was like, oh, this is actually fun. I was like, this is cool. And so just kind of to express yourself. And I don't even know what I was rapping about going to the basketball park and shit at that time. But it was still cool to just be able to kind of rap and then kind of go to school and try to flex a little bit that you can rap. And so, but yeah, that's how I got started. And then it was like when I was 12 was when I knew I was like, okay, this is something more than just like a hobby. I kind of want to keep doing this. And so ever since then, I've just been going since.
Inspirations.
As everybody know, my biggest is Lil Wayne, and I got it on my shirt too, so hot boy. And so so it actually started 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying was the first album I bought, but then I used to listen to a lot of Jay-Z too, and so Jay-Z kind of made me appreciate just wordplay and stuff like that, and just putting together stories and making it sound cool. But then I think it was Carter 3, I think it was, because I knew who Lil Wayne was, but I wasn't honestly wasn't a big fan of him like that. I think it was Carter 3 or No Ceilings came out, and I was just like, this dude is crazy. Just his rhyme scheme and how he was making stuff rhyme and his metaphors, I was like, that is so crazy. I just thought it was cool just to say whatever he was saying. I was like, damn, this is dope. And so that I kind of modeled my approach, kind of how he did, just metaphors and just trying to be creative as possible, and it's fun. But there's also other people. Even groups like Beatles, I love the Beatles. I love their music, and so even though it's not rap, then you can be inspired by different things. So Beatles, watched a lot of. I listen to everything besides I don't listen to a lot of country, but even for anything, country's nah. But Beyonce, you got Drake, you got J. Cole, you got Kendrick, all those guys. Just kind of even some of the younger guys, you know what I'm saying now.
What you're trying to say?
For the most part, I try to use my music as a platform for people to I guess you could say be inspired, but just something you can listen to and be and can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes rappers have this stigma where it's I don't know if it's still like that, but you got to be from the streets, or you got to be hard. You got to you did this, you did that. You know what I'm saying? But it's I grew up. I never was in the streets. I never dealt with drugs or anything like that. So I don't rap about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's just just showing people that if you want to be a rapper or an artist, you can rap about stuff that's true to yourself at the end of the day. And that's what I get a lot of feedback from that, positive feedback. You know what I'm saying? And people understand. People who know me, especially, they appreciate that I rap about what I'm actually doing, not just rap about some other stuff. But yeah, the message to people is just to be. Just to be yourself, you know what I'm saying, and have fun with whatever you want to do, whether it's music or whatever, drawing, whatever you choose to do, but just kind of just having fun, putting that message out there that you don't have to be this type of person to make music or to rap, whatever. So
music's changed.
Man, I was listening to Demolition, the first one, right before I put the second one out. I was just it's just it was I think it was like a 2-year span. I think I put it out in 2016, the first one, and this one 2018. Just hearing the difference of like my rhyme schemes, my like this stuff I was talking about, the stuff I'm talking about now versus stuff I was talking about then. It's just I sound way more comfortable. It's just like, and that just comes from practicing. That just literally comes from writing as much as I can, being in and out the studio, and just taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to perfect your craft and trying to get better every time you put something out. And that's my goal. Every time I put something out, I don't want it to sound like I regressed. I want it to sound like, okay, this kid got even better. So sometimes I may go on a streak where it's like 5-6 months I don't drop anything, but I'm working the time because I'm trying to come out as something like something fresh, something newer than what I was last time. So just from Demolition 1 to Demolition 2, it's just like to me Demolition 2 is like Demolition 1 on like steroids. It's just so much different.
What year did Demolition come out first one?
I came out October 2016.
Okay, so
Yeah, so like almost 2 years. Yeah, so for this Demolition 2, I made it a goal of mine to branch out and try to get different artists on this because this whole project I just wanted to be fun. It was like, it's kind of like spontaneous because I was like, man, I kind of want to do something because I'm working on I have an EP that I'm going to drop in March or next month, and I was like, I kind of want something put out something before that that's just like fun because the EP is more like I don't know, concise and more like I don't know, conceptual in a sense. So I was like, this one I was kind of want to have fun with it. And so I was like, man, I just want to get a whole bunch of people that I've been making music with, or that I know make music to get on this. And so I just reached out to him, like Matt Bumper goes by Asthmatic. I've known him for a couple of years. And then have Reese on there. I just met him like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago because I was working with TJ, who's a singer from around here. And then 16, who's our engineer, he mixed and mastered all that stuff. And so honestly, 16 brought me and Reese together because Reese would be at the studio a lot too. And then I have a friend, Buka, who's on there. He's from Atlanta, or he lives in Atlanta. And then I have there's this group out of Chicago called OP Sav, and they actually went here to University of Iowa. And then they moved back home and doing their music, and they're doing their thing. But I just felt like featuring, like when you especially working with people that you know what I'm saying, and you like their music, instead of just throwing some randoms on it. Like you can, like when you have people you respect, you can, like when you make the song, you can tell it's like genuine. It's not like a forced feature, and it sounds better to me than like just trying to like reach out to somebody who's like popping or whatever. It's like, no, these are the people that I know that, what I'm saying, they rock with me, I rock with them. It's just so I know when I ask them for something, they'll be willing to help me out, and it just makes it 10 times better. Everyone loves like the features on there, so shout out to those guys because they really help bring it together and bring it to life. And they brought, they're people who follow them, their fans came to my page, and so they got to see my music, and so it's just like everyone got to get that exposure from people who didn't know who maybe Reese was. Now know he was because they listened to me, or vice versa, didn't know who I was, but now they know who I am because I have a song with Reese or OP Sav or something like that. So yeah, and I really love like all the ones with the features. But like going away from those, like my personal favorite is Moonwalking Like Jaden, which is on the 2 Chainz 4 AM beat. I just love that beat. And then Cruise Ship, and then Letter to My Brothers, which is one I wrote as like a personal one, just to like my really close friends and stuff like that, just letting them know that you're appreciated and stuff like just through my music and stuff, and just show my appreciation for my my boys and stuff. And so yeah, I would say Letter to My Brothers, Moonwalking Like Jaden, Cruise Ship, Red Roses, and I'll probably say I'm not gonna say Rubbing Off the Paint with OP Sav. That one's just a fun one, man. It just bounces, and it's crazy. But like I said, I love all the ones with the features and stuff. But those are like my top 5. The goal, man, is to just keep expanding, get bigger and bigger, and just stay true to like everything that I've been doing, and I'm saying, and just trying to get better. I'm saying, and hopefully in 5 years, I'm on a bigger platform. Hopefully working with the same people, just on a bigger platform, and we're making it more of a movement for myself, which I kind of started like where we at with it. Like a lot of people, just say that randomly and stuff like that, because that's kind of like my thing. But just kind of making that bigger and just working with a whole bunch of different other artists, and keep working on my sound, working on my my lyricism and all that. And ultimately, like I said, I want to be on that platform where it's like, you respect it, or one of the biggest in the game. And it just takes a while, but I'm saying in 5 years it's definitely possible. So I want to be just on that level where people are like, man, this kid really did it. This kid from Iowa was like, he really did it. And I always represent Iowa. I always have something Iowa with it. So it's just, because Iowa doesn't, a lot of people know about Iowa, but it's not like, a place people go to for like hip hop or something like that. And I'm saying, if I could be one of the like one of the first ones to like, you know, really make a name for Iowa as far, you know, bigger than just some local stuff, just kind of make it, you know, to like the mainstream or whatever, and just get people just like, okay, Iowa has, because we have a lot of dope talent here. People, I mean, this is just a place to what people don't know, because Chicago's like right next door, so it's like people go to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to branch out. You kind of have to make trips and network in different cities to even, you know, for people to pay attention to Iowa. But that's just what it takes. That's what it is. But yeah, man, just to be on that on that level where it's just like, you know, just getting the respect and like everything that, you know, the stuff that I feel like I deserve or I will deserve in 5 years, just from grinding and working and stuff. So just trying to, everyone wants to be at the top, man. It's just working and just gotta, you know, it's just, you know, so you just gotta keep grinding. And for some people it happens right away. For some people it takes 5-10 years. But that's just, it's ultimately up to you and your willpower, your dedication to it. Because I mean, you speak it into existence, it's gonna happen. You just never know when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just give up. It's like, I haven't been doing this for 10 years, but you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I've been rapping for like 10 years. I'm just like, man, I'm even hungrier now than ever. So I'm like, let's keep going. It was just something fun. But like my EP, that's something that I hold like dear to my heart, because it's like I work hard for that. So I'm not just gonna throw
Yeah,
that.
EP definitely feels like a message.
Yeah, EP is gonna
more
be
personal.
Yeah, that one's gonna be on Apple and Spotify.
Can you release the name of that EP?
Yeah, their EP is called Time, which stands for This Is My Everything. And so I just talking about music, and it's just, like I said, it's just a huge, like, it's just really conceptual from start to finish. And, you know, I think when people hear the intro, because I actually had the outro, so the outro was going to originally be the intro, and then me and my manager were listening to it, and we were like, no, they gotta flip it, because the message in the beginning, because the message from the intro is, to me, it's like, to me, it's powerful, and when people hear it, they're gonna be able to relate to it, because I get to talking about, like, you know, what do you dedicate your time to? If it's something you really love, are you dedicating enough time? Are you, you know, are you living, you know, are you living day to day by values by other people, or are you living up to the values within yourself? And so just kind of trying to give people that inspiration to really, you know, even though I'm not like, you know, like some super famous rapper at all, it's just like, or famous artist, it shouldn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Are you dedicating your time? Just trying to get people understanding that, you know, just be dedicated and take your time to, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, really work on your craft. And so that was the outro. But then I was like, and then we were like, no, we got to put that at the beginning, because, you know, what if someone doesn't make it to that? You know what I'm saying? So if you hear it from the beginning right away, it just smacks you right in the face, like, oh shit. And then after that, to me, this is like the most proud project I've ever done. I took my time, like, I think I started writing in August of last year. And I think I got everything recorded probably about November, December, because then me and TJ did a project too. So I had everything written and recorded, I think, right before me and TJ did, or I was still doing a little bit of stuff, and then me and TJ had like a spontaneous moment, let's do an EP, like, why not? And so then we did that. But yeah, it's been done for a minute. It's just like, I'm like really excited to put it out and for people to see people's reaction with it, man. I think it's gonna be awesome. I think people are gonna love it. But yeah, front to back, man, I think it's just a really enjoyable project, EP, just front to back. So
Sure.
yeah, man. Yeah, shout out 16. His name is Alec, but he's our engineer, and so he's really a vital piece in bringing like everything to life, that to make it sound the way it sounds. And what I mean by that is like if you listen to Demolition 2, just the quality of like the music, and you know, just bringing it, like when you have someone who can actually help bring your music to life, like bring every element of your beat, your voice, everything, and inside the head, because most people listen to their music through headphones or through big speakers and stuff. And so he was able to just bring that to life. And he was, you know, I told him the idea. I was like, because I recorded all of Demolition. Like I said, it's like 20 tracks in like 2.5 weeks. I was like, let's just go. And he was on board. He was like, let's do it. So we would just literally just hours, you know what I'm saying? Like just wake up, I would write, go to studio, work, repeat. That was like, you know what I'm saying, eating in the studio, just sitting there. But it was really fun, man. Like we had fun with this. It wasn't like it was hard work. It was just like fun. So, you know, special shout out to that guy, because he doesn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? So he understands, he believes in what I do. And so he gives me the opportunity and the platform to be able to go to and, you know, let me record, and just, you know what I'm saying, he's down for the call, which is dope, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, it's hard to find a really dope engineer. Like it's just hard to find them, or, you know what I'm saying, they want to charge you, you know, arm and a leg to, you know what I'm saying, record or whatever. He just believes in what I do, and so that's I really appreciate that from him. So shout out 16, man. He's the man. Everybody knows it's man. I need to get the 16 studio. Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Novet. Again, you're watching Broke Boy Media. You can listen to my latest project, Demolition 2, on SoundCloud right now.
No better, Yeah, where we at with it? LeBron Nikes, white, blue, young with no tattoos. Shaq Diesel on the mic, a Kobe Bryant attitude. Tell them I'm about to stump the yard on they battle crew. They see that Trump the president and get why I'm an asshole. Oh no, please don't lean on me. Clap for the kids in the hoods in the streets that got